Hello, Jesus.
Yeah, I used to live just outside of San Francisco 40 some years ago.
You did?
Yeah, I lived in a little town called Daly City, which is right outside of San Francisco. They border each other.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Okay.
it's
So you pretty much never left. Thank you, Cali. You pretty much never left California all your life,
yeah,
right? You've been in California.
exactly.
Hi,
Do
Daniel.
you still like living in California?
I hate it here. I hate it here. If I could get out, if I could afford to go, I'd go. That's just the way I feel. To me, California is just.
Where would you want to go if
I
you could
could say
move?
something, but I'll be nice.
Where would you? Thank you, JK, for sharing. Where would you want to leave to if you could go?
If I couldn't go to Canada, I'd probably go to Montana.
Hell no, I'm going to Canada.
That's my daughter.
Hey,
yeah.
what networks are y'all watching right now? Thank you, Melanated. For those of you that are watching election coverage, what networks are y'all watching?
I was all over the place. NBC, ABC.
Watching Fox. What's kind of crazy about it is, hey, by the way, everybody, we're trying to get back to League A1. I'm gonna set up this little goal with the 1 penny hearts. Okay. I appreciate Lisa, Susie, Ashley, and of course Olga. But the hearts only cost us a penny. They'll help us get back to League A1. I'm gonna set that thing up right now. Okay, that is the big one. Oh.
She's leading by Joe Biden led by this over Donald Trump in 2020. So not a lot of movement there. We also talked before that
the hearts. They only cost us a penny. They get us back up the rankings. Thank you, Habib and Pamela. Thank y'all.
Trump is leading by more with the black voter in Pennsylvania was in 2020. That's a good number. Yeah.
Thank you, JK. Thank you, Habib and Cody.
News can now project.
Ohio just got called.
So did Delaware to Harris.
So that was what was anticipated in the early polling. It was a
Thank you, OG. Thank you, Amira. Thank you, Jane. This shit is not even close in Ohio.
Daly City is next door to Pacifica, Will's land.
54% of the vote in, but as you look at
Thank you, Lisa and Barrera. Thank you. Thank you, Sunshine and Jordan.
again, Ohio used to be the swingiest of swing states, no longer.
Thank you, Cali and Sunshine. Man. 75 more, and it is game over, man. All right, anybody else want to join? I'm taking a guest request. Everyone, come in. Everybody, if you're, I mean, I guess it's open to everybody, but no, actually, it's not open to everybody. It's open to Americans only. Thank you, OG and Tammy. So if you're an American, send me a request to join the live stream. It's an election night special. Thank you, OG and Tammy. I was gonna say it's open to everybody. Technically not true. Open to Americans. Thank you, OG. Thank you, Diane and Tammy.
Yeah, I'm not watching any coverage whatsoever, actually. Just this kind of interaction on social media. Yeah, I don't really care what figurehead is in the place of the country. It matters where the hearts of the Americans lie. And the country is pretty much torn in half already. So I really feel like either way, something is going to happen, Like it's not like I don't have any conspiracy theory or anything crazy like that. I just, the guy I voted for last time won. And everything got worse.
I gotta get
I voted for Biden last time, and things got worse. So but that does not mean I'm voting for the other side. You know what I mean? That's why I chose not to, is because it's either damned if you do, damned if you don't.
So,
pretty much.
so I have a question for you, Sean. You live in the state of Illinois. But like I said, that's my home. That's my not my home state, but it's my old state. I used to live in Chicago. Okay, how has life been in Illinois the last 10 years?
Yes.
Like, you
Well,
guys.
I spent half of that time in Iowa, across the river. The past few years since my mother passed away, I moved out here to Illinois because she had a little bit of property out here, a little shack, and I've been here since. And it is interesting how things are completely different one state to another. You know, like even when it comes down to like bottle returns and homeless people and things like that, like once I lose this house, I am definitely going to lose it because I'm not paying property taxes. I'm going back to Iowa.
Let me interrupt you for a second, Sean. First of all, sorry to hear about your mother. But let me interrupt you for a second because Lisa Ann just made a comment, and that's kind of the reason why I asked you this. I remember when I left Illinois in 2009. This was to go to North Carolina to go to college. I remember the taxes were getting higher and higher, especially property taxes in Chicago. Now, at that particular time, my family were not homeowners yet. We didn't own a home in America yet. But I just remember watching the news and, you know, they were saying that the property prices were getting so much higher in Chicago. And taxes usually only go up one way. For property taxes, they very rarely come down. So I would imagine probably nowadays, and also what's the sales tax in Illinois, right? Sales tax got to be 9-10% in Illinois, right? 8-9-10%. So,
yeah, they are the gas and everything is like higher over here. I live on the border. I grew up in the Quad Cities, and that's half Iowa, half Illinois. So most of my friends are still in Iowa, and some of them are over here. Some of my family's lived over here for a long while now. So it is interesting. The gas prices are higher over here. Milk's higher over here. But I don't really, I mean, I'm probably maybe a couple years younger than you, maybe around the same age.
34.
I'm 30.
34 last month.
Okay. I felt similar. You know, we lived through, at least I did. I lived through Bush, and I saw prices go from, when I was a little kid, from a quarter to, you know, $5. And then they went back down, and they came back up, and it's still an issue everybody's talking about. And it don't really, other than replacing that energy source, there's really no point. But I'm sorry, I'm trying to stay on point, on topic here. You mentioned the property taxes.
Yes.
Something interesting living in Illinois is my mother bought this shack $900 on auction, and that was in 2019. My property taxes every year are $1,500. $1,500 a year. And I make
Bought it for $900,
$350 checks. So about $700 a month.
Wow. Thank you, Barea. I would assume that's high. That's high, right?
California, at least the part of California I'm in, our gas is over $4 a gallon, and our milk is over $5 a gallon.
Thank you, Paulav. Thank you, sir. I am watching the election right now. Fox News is on a commercial break right now. I'm watching them right now. It's the only free network channel I can get. Are y'all having, like, is it an election night party? Do they do that? Like a little watch party? Any of you guys at a watch party right now? Do they do that?
They have a watch party in Howard University right now.
Hey, Lisa, great to have you.
Oh, thank
Lisa, great to
you.
have you.
Thank you.
Are you, where are you in Illinois?
Who?
Are you in Chicago?
Me?
Thank you, Brian.
No, I'm in Maryland.
Oh, you're in Maryland. Oh, okay. I thought you were in
Maryland,
Illinois.
yeah. I'm about an hour out of DC. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I actually went to a Kamala Harris.
I'm cutting out real
rally
bad.
last week.
I can't hear anybody, and video is going really slow. So I'm gonna hop off here. Thank you for
All right.
having me up. Thanks for listening
Sean.
to my little bit of story.
Thank you, Sean.
I'm
Thank
here.
you.
I'm interested in how the chat goes and how everything goes. I love your videos. I love your work. I'm a subscriber. At
Sean.
least for the moment until it tries to renew, but I'll
you.
renew as soon as I can. That's for sure. I
Thank
love
you.
your content, so keep it up.
Sir. Thank you, sir.
Glad to
you.
talk to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye, Sean. Thank you, Joey.
But I went to a Kamala Harris rally this week, and
Oh, you did?
I took my two nephews. One is 16 and one is 9, and they loved it. I just wanted to. They were all into everything was peaceful. There was no problem. It was great.
Okay, well, I just saw, I don't mean to interrupt. I just saw a thing on TV, 177 electoral votes that Donald Trump has of the 270 needed. And Kamala is, I don't think, even at 100 yet.
Yeah, I'm watching the Fox News. Well, I'm watching the Fox one right now. It says 195 to 113.
Okay, so the channel I'm watching is not
But
updated.
anyway, what were you saying, Lisa? So you went to the. I've never been to a rally before, which is kind of sad.
It was my first time as well. It was my
Okay.
first time too.
Really?
But it was really. We took the train down. We took the
Okay.
subway down, and it was fantastic. I just wanted to give my nephews a taste of what it's like. Believe it or not, my 9-year-old nephew talks about politics all the time. I don't know. Yeah. So it was a great experience for all of us. Everything was peaceful, thankfully.
Was there a lot of people at a rally at
Yeah.
Kamala's rally?
Yes. Yeah.
Packed house, right?
Packed. It was packed. Yes.
I imagine it was. Was there any like celebrities? Thank you, OG. Man, OG just sent a bunch of subs. Thank you, OG.
That's great.
OG. Thank you, OG. If you got a free sub from OG, please give her a word of thank you. I make videos exclusively for my subscribers as well. Thank you, OG. Thank you, OG.
OG is fabulous. She's fabulous.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I totally missed it when OG sent those subs. So was there any celebrities at Kamala's rally when you went?
I didn't see any at the time when I went. I left kind of early for the 9-year-old so he could get back, early enough to go to sleep on time for school. So I didn't see the whole thing, unfortunately. But what I did see was great.
You know what I always love? I'm sorry to interrupt you, Lisa. The one thing I will say about I feel like when you go to a Democratic rally, and I've never been, but just based on what I've seen, it feels very inclusive. It feels very inclusive. You got people. I mean, it's the same thing with Republican rallies as well.
Right.
But it's like it's a very inclusive environment. Everybody feels welcome. It's a very inclusive environment.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone feels uncomfortable at
No,
a Kamala rally.
it was
Everyone is
very-
welcome.
It was very uplifting, actually. It was great.
Right.
And I didn't have any fear for my nephews either. You know what I mean? For their safety.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ted Cruz just won Texas Senate. The reason why I kind of curious, I got to check out something right now. By the way, so I have some in the crypto business, and and I'm gonna get Charlie in here. So I have some investments in crypto, and I'm checking it right now, and they are running. I think people are starting to think that Mr. Trump is going to win tonight, and they are buying a lot of crypto across the board.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think that the U.S. is ready for a woman president yet, unfortunately.
You know?
But I don't think so. I don't think they're ready yet. I wish they were, but I don't think so yet.
This is 4 years ago.
I'll tell you one thing. You guys don't think you're ready for a woman president. When do you think China's ever going to get a woman president? Real serious question, no jokes. You guys think China's ever going to get a woman president?
No.
I don't know. I don't know, though. Not for a long time, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think they're ready yet.
Yeah.
I would say my humble opinion, I would say it's doubtful. In my lifetime. I mean, it's
Yeah.
since we're talking about politics tonight, we will make this the one night where we talk about politics. So to every American who's watching right now, a lot of people would like to say that China is a single party state. As we're looking at the American election, I thought I had Charlie on. I thought I had as you're watching the election unfold. So China is not an election where you can vote for your elected leaders. It's a single party state. But you know what's interesting about China? I think a lot of people don't know this. There's actually a lot of processes within the Chinese political process that's actually democratic. Now, it's a very interesting democratic system that they have. So, for example, China has a chairman, aka president, aka party secretary, right? But a lot of people don't actually know that there's 6 other people along with him on something called a standing committee. So these 6 other people, they run different areas of the country. So one man will be and they're all men, by the way. So that's probably not very diverse, right? Not probably, it is not very diverse from a gender perspective. The Chinese top leadership is 7 men, with obviously President Xi at the top. But these 7 men, the other 6 men are all responsible for a different section of the Chinese life. So one person will be in charge of public security. One person will be in charge of the financial system, regulating the financial system. One person will be in charge of, let's say, propaganda. And so everyone has a job. Everyone has a different role. Okay? And I think a lot of people back home in America probably don't understand this, but the thing is, they actually vote amongst themselves. So what that means is that if there is a very important decision that needs to be reached, these 7 men will actually cast votes. Okay? They will actually, for example, a big issue, they actually get together and they vote on things. So I think this is something that's probably surprising for a lot of Americans who are watching, is that even though China doesn't have the same type of democracy that we have in the United States where they vote, they do have a Congress. There is something called a Congress out here in what's it called in China, okay? But the process is a little bit different in the sense that the Congress is not voted on by the people; it's selected by the party.
Okay, well, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so before we even think about like a female Chinese leader or a female Chinese president, the first thing that a woman needs to do in current day China is try to break into the standing committee to be amongst these 7 leaders. Does that make sense? And right now it's all men. It's historically, I don't believe there's ever been a woman on the standing committee since the founding of New China. I don't believe that's ever happened. I want to say the closest a woman has ever got was Mao's wife, Chairman Mao's wife, Jiang Qing. I believe she was not on the standing committee. So if you talk about breaking gender barriers in China, okay, if you're talking about breaking gender barriers, the first thing is you got to have a woman to make it into the standing committee before you can think about becoming president. So hopefully that little spiel helped with understanding how the Chinese politics work.
Yes.
Helpful. So this is also why, like, a lot of people, I think they have a misunderstanding. Let me continue on that, by the way. I think this is also why a lot of people, I think, in the United States have a misunderstanding. Thank you, Will Marie, of the way that China as a country is run. You know, thank you for extending your sub. I think we have a misunderstanding because we think that the country is ruled with an iron fist, when in reality, there's actually a lot of decisions here in China that's made using consensus and votes. It's just that the people don't really get to participate in the vote process, but they do vote amongst themselves. So that's a very interesting. I'm gonna tell you guys one last spiel, and I'll turn it over to you guys. So for the American public, we got about 330 million people in America. 335 million people live in the United States. In any given election, there's probably 100 to 130, 140 million people voting in any given election. Okay, 130, 140 million people voting, which means our voter participation rate is actually under 50%. That's because there are kids who can't vote, and there's people who just don't want to vote or don't care to vote. China is a country of 1.4 billion people. There's only about 100 million Communist Party members. But probably a lot of people didn't know that. So probably people think everybody in China is communist. China is led by the Communist Party, but there's only 100 million party members. The rest of the 1.3 billion Chinese people are actually not party members. So less than 10%, actually really less than 7% of China's population is communist. A lot of Americans probably don't know that.
No.
So a lot of y'all probably didn't know that, right? 1.4 billion people, only about 100 million party members. So, but you guys didn't know that, okay?
No.
For some odd reason, I didn't think China was still like a communist country.
It is a communist country. It is a communist country. China is a communist country. It's a single party communist country. However, to be a party member, thank you, Johnny, in China is actually a very difficult thing to do. You have to pledge your loyalty to the party. You have to do a lot of things for them to admit you. It's not one of those things where anyone can join the party. You have to really be qualified to join the party. Thank you, Johnny. Hold on one second. Somebody calling me. What? 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 You just hate that when somebody calls you and don't say anything.
Probably your ex.
Don't you guys just hate that? Okay, they just call you up and shit and they don't say anything. Okay. By the way, OG, thank you so much for the subs. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, OG. Everybody, we set a goal for the hearts. The hearts really help us move up the rankings to get back in the League A1, everybody. Only cost a penny.
Oh my god, that traffic was hell today.
How you doing, Charlie?
I'm doing alright.
By the way, for those of you that are on as a guest right now, you should be getting new followers. There are people who follow you guys on who follow. Thank you, Karen. So by the end of this live stream, you should see new followers on your TikTok
I
channel.
get that all the time, no matter what. Every time I send a GIF, new follower.
Charlie also lives in California, by the way.
California, so much fun.
What part of California are you, Charlie? 'Cause I'm up near San Francisco.
I'm down in Novato.
Oh, are you? I'm in Santa Rosa.
Oh, you're in Santa Rosa?
Yeah.
Oh, not too far.
Nope. My friend lives in Nevada, and she's coming to pick me up on Friday. I'm having hand surgery.
Oh my god. What happened with your hand?
Oh, arthritis, and they're taking out part of the
Yeah.
Share this live stream, everyone. Jeannie, by the way, you're in. I'm sorry to interrupt you guys. Jeannie, I think you're in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, if memory serves me correctly. That's going to be important tonight. That's gonna be it. What up, Dylan Guetta? What up? What up, everybody? What is up, everybody? Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is gonna be big tonight. I hope you voted, Jeannie. I hope you voted. I don't know who you voted for. I hope you voted. See, one thing I'm real interested in is how North Carolina gonna vote tonight. Thank you, Trina and Ash. That's obviously my home state.
Pennsylvania is mine. I'm from Pittsburgh originally, so I always watch Pennsylvania too.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. But you vote in Maryland now.
Yes. Now, yeah.
Okay. Maryland votes blue, right?
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, Lisa, great to hear your voice. Thank you for always supporting the channel. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. My pleasure. I love your content. I think you're amazing. Thank you
very
for
much.
all the fun.
You guys watch the videos? Go check out the videos if you haven't.
Yes.
Just stream. To make videos.
Always gotta watch the videos.
Gotta watch the videos. OG, did you see OG, you saw the new video because OG, I saw you hit like on the video because I follow you, Olga, and when I follow you guys and you hit one of the like buttons, I always get a notification. So I'm glad you liked the video. Perfect. We got more nice videos coming up.
Excellent.
I got good content coming up. It's not just about live streaming on this channel. And this is why, I think this is also another reason why, like the last month, I was a little bit depressed. Because I felt like, I was streaming so much. Thank you, Gidget, and people do love the streams. I feel like I was streaming so much that I wasn't doing a good enough job with my videos, with my content, which is the core mission of the channel, is to put out good historical content. So I used the month of October where I pretty much rested for 3 weeks to sit down, focus, and write some good scripts, really think about where we want to go with the content, how do we make it better, okay? You guys can't see a lot of the things that are happening in the background, but Panda, my business partner, she's been learning how to do graphics animation. She's been taking classes. She's paying for her own class to learn how to do graphics animation. Thank you, Ash.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, because we're trying to make the videos more engaging with graphics. So because there's a lot of things that we're doing with the channel where, for example, let me give you an example, guys. And because Fox is on a commercial break right now. So let me give you an example. We want to make historical content about some things that needs to be reenacted. Okay, thank you, Greg. Good evening to you. That needs to be reenacted. You don't have any footage from 1,000 years ago, so you need to use computer graphics and animations. And when you guys watch our videos, all the footage that we use and all the images that we use and all the animation, everything is created by me, filmed by me, and then the graphics are created by Panda. So our channel is super faithful in the sense that we don't steal any content from other shows or other channels in order to fit our narrative. We film everything on site. We actually go into the museums and we actually go on site to go film. And then the graphics, Panda makes it herself. Thank you, Brian. So everything is made in-house by us. Thank you, Brian. So we put a lot of effort into making high quality videos. So she's working really hard to make it even better.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, we're really faithful to the content. I wanna do a good job with the content. Really, really important. Really, really important. Yes, Jody, thank you. So we expect to see, and also when we go to, this is another nice preview that's coming up. When we go to Taiwan in China to go live stream, one of the greatest experiences you can ever have in Taiwan is to go to the Palace Museum. Thank you, Kristen, and everybody for saying that you guys like the content. Taiwan actually has some of the best historical artifacts anywhere in China. Because in 1949, when the nationalists fled and they settled in Taiwan, they actually took all the best artifacts with them. So they took all the nicest antiques from the Qing dynasty, from the Ming dynasty, all that. They took it with them. Thank you, Ash. So all that is on display in the Taipei Palace Museum. We're going to try to do a live stream there. We're going to see if they have some Wi-Fi there. We're going to try to do a live stream there. But yeah, it's going to be I'm talking a lot, but it's going to be
Be off the chain.
It's going to be off the chain. That's right. I'm in Pennsylvania right now.
John had mentioned that Trump had, a few minutes ago, had 51% of North Carolina.
He should, because he won North Carolina the last 2 cycles. North Carolina has been voting red since Mitt Romney. So he should be leading. So North Carolina voted Republican the last 3 cycles, starting with Mitt Romney. Obama actually lost North Carolina in 2012. And then Hillary lost it in 2016, and Biden also lost. And North Carolina was the only battleground state to vote for Donald Trump in 2020. That was the only one that he won. He lost every single other one. Michigan, well, if you ask him, he said he didn't lose it. He said it was stolen. If you ask him, he said, I didn't lose it. It was stolen from me.
Steal it.
He said, I'm telling y'all, man, look, no matter how you feel about this dude, Donald Trump, man, this dude funny, man. I'm telling y'all, man, dude a comedian. He a comedian, man. He be making me laugh. I was watching his interview on Joe Rogan last night. I was on the subway. You guys remember after I finished my stream, I had like a 45-minute subway ride back to my apartment. I was listening to the to the Joe Rogan podcast where he was on. This dude a comedian, man. I fixed everything. The air quality was great. The environment was great. The water was great. I fixed everything. Everything was great. Man, you listen to this man talk, it makes you feel good about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because everything seemed to be running good when he was, you know what I'm saying? He makes everything sound so good. I was listening to it on the subway. I was like, God damn, I feel better about myself. I feel good about myself, man. He fixed everything. You know what I'm saying? I got a leak in my toilet, man. He fixed that too. You know what I'm saying? My faucet be leaking and shit in my toilet downstairs. You know, he come over here and fix it too. You know? Shit. Thank you, Teresa. He fixed everything. He fixes everything.
Yeah. That's a fix your lady problem, though.
Thank you, Tammy, for the. I know that is unfixable. Not even Donald Trump can fix that. See, that's why he ain't mentioned that on the Joe Rogan podcast. Thank you, Tammy.
It's not unfixable. You just haven't found the right one yet.
Is that your cat? Teresa, is that your cat?
Oh, yeah. He likes to get between me and my phone.
He's cute.
Yeah, that's my boy. Come here, Grace.
Well, did the cat vote?
I wish. Say hi.
Hey, shit. No, you don't have to wish. According to President Trump, some cats are indeed voting.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. According to him, we got cats and dogs being eaten, and cats and dogs are probably voting too. Shit. Oh, man. It is. What time is it? It's 10:47. It's 10:47 here, so it's.
Why did not change our time?
48 here.
9:47 on the East Coast.
Yeah.
6:47 on the West Coast.
So do you not change your time there in China like we do?
Nah, there's no daylight saving time. You know, this is what I also love about Americans. And that question, who just asked that? That was Teresa who asked it. Like, I think this is such a, and I mean this in a very respectful way, because when I'm streaming, I get so many American comments the last 2 days, comments from American audiences who ask, like, you know, hey, when you live in China, do you guys always switch over the time? I think this is why, like, a lot of Americans, we kind of think that the things that we do, which is actually very unique to the United States, applies to everywhere else in the world as well. So this is why, like, it's very eye-opening for me to stream. This is why I always say, like, we as Americans, we need to go see these things outside the world, because not everything that we do here in the United States is repeated everywhere else. So, because I've gotten so many of those comments, and I never thought someone would ask me that. but a lot of people have, and it's a good thing. It illustrates, like, you know, we have this idea that the things that we do here is automatically repeated everywhere else in the world. Thank you, Derek. Derek, the election night special. Thank you, Derek. And we're going to a brand new city. Charlie, man, your keyboard be making a lot of damn noise, man.
All right.
Okay, thank you, Jenny. And stop going on the hub. Okay, I know where you. I know where you at, man. I know you on the hub. Okay, I know you on the
What you
hub.
talking about, man? I have no idea what you're talking
Try
about.
with the hub. Hey, try with the hub stuff. Okay.
Hey. I'm trying to find myself a foreign bride right now. All right, just looking it up.
I know you on the hub. Okay, and the fact that all the women know what I'm talking about is not good. I think all the women know this. I think all the women know what I'm talking about. Look at all the female comments. Thank you, Kiki. Thank you, Big O. See, Big O know the hub. Big O is an investor in the hub. Okay? Big O invested. Big O part owner of the hub.
Well, that's where my money's been going to. Big O, you owe me some money.
That's exactly where your money's been going. Oh my God, crypto is running, y'all.
I've been watching it. I was like, what the hell?
Should I tell you guys something I shouldn't tell you?
Yeah.
Tell us, come on. Tell us, go ahead.
Keep digging.
I hate myself, man. Should I tell y'all something I shouldn't tell you?
Tell us.
Spill the
We'll be
beans.
judgmental. Go ahead.
So I told you guys in the Discord channel I couldn't sleep last night. I had insomnia last night because, number one, I was so excited for election night. Number two, I had a nap. So in my sleep deprived state last night at like 3 a.m. in the morning, I sold some of my crypto. And I look like a freaking idiot right now. I look like a freaking idiot right now because that thing has gone up. I'm telling y'all, man, I'm cursed.
Waited. Oh.
Everything I buy, I don't know if you guys have the same disease that I have. I have this disease called everything I buy goes down. Everything I sell goes up.
Goes up. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything I buy goes down. As soon as I buy, it goes down. Everything I sell, it goes up.
Straight up.
How do I cure this disease? I have this condition, man. You know what I'm saying?
My world.
Derek, man. He said fade the cat. I'm telling y'all, man, I'm not good.
Bad luck. Bad luck. You got to get a new number.
Not good.
Not good at all.
I still have some on the table, though. I didn't sell everything. I still have more than 50% on the table, but
You got to go pet more statues.
what I sold last night is up 20%.
Oh, God.
That's a
Of course
lot.
it is.
Paper hand, Mr. Ben. Paper hand indeed.
You would have been eating good.
I know. This is all we're going to have for lunch. A coconut.
Coconut with plastic
We could have
around it.
had lobster. We could have had Alaskan sea king crab. Instead, we're gonna have. You know what? I'm gonna go get the spoon right now. We're gonna scoop the meat from this.
Oh my gosh, Andrew. Daniel,
Wait, what's that?
This dude.
I'm laughing at my visual. I think this shit is funny.
Well, go make me something, Daniel. Crying out loud. Get cooking.
Y'all think this shit is funny, huh? I'm telling y'all, it's not funny at all.
You got a golden
Y'all think this is
spoon?
funny. Y'all think this is funny. It ain't funny. I'm gonna eat this for lunch. This is my lunch.
so Daniel, on Messenger, I told you about Rico Feed, the guy who's in Vietnam right now. That's from Belarus.
Oh yeah.
He
Yeah.
had a coconut too the other day when he was on his live.
Yes. My question is, how is his internet quality in Vietnam?
It's not too bad.
He doesn't lag?
There's moments, yes, but
He walks around? Does he walk around?
he walks around, yeah, and it's not too bad. And a lot of the people who are merchants do not want to be filmed. They tell him, nope, don't film me, don't film me.
Very OG.
Really?
What's that?
Wow, I didn't know that.
He don't know where he needs to go. You see, you know me, I'm a dog.
Well, yeah, you know what you're doing, I think.
I know where to take y'all. I know where to take y'all.
I
Okay?
think he's still wet behind the ears.
He wet behind the ears, man. This is why people love my channel, because I am not wet behind the ears.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I was gonna make a comment about being wet, but we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there.
He's 31.
Okay, thank you, OG. Okay, I'm telling y'all, man. He said, try
Oh
his
my
hand.
God.
Chill.
Records. I bring the records, okay? Man, Pitbull Dad keeps talking about some verticality, man. I ain't got no verticality. Thank you, OG and Big O. Okay, I ain't got no verticality right now. Actually, that's not true. I do have verticality. Thank you, She. Okay?
I'm surprised you got verticality after that trauma you went through.
I also figured out another reason why I was a little bit depressed in October, other than my family issues, okay? Another reason why I was depressed, I really do actually think it was the female problems. Thank you, Lee. I really do. I really do think it was the women problems that I was having. Y'all women are driving me crazy. I'm just trying to live life in peace, okay? Why can't y'all just let me leave? Let me tell you guys something, okay? This is while the polls are closing and we haven't had an update on the election. We got ex-female companions cussing me out on WeChat. They be cussing me out, okay, sending me all kinds of nasty messages, okay? They're like, okay? And then they come onto the Discord channel. How many of you guys remember they came on the Discord channel? One of them came on the Discord channel and was cussing me out, okay? I'm telling y'all, man, I can't catch a break. I can't catch a break, okay? But block them. She was making new accounts on Discord. I blocked one. This like at the carnival, you hit one whack-a-mole. She came back with a new account. Okay?
Psychopath. What the heck?
I mute myself. I need to go in the other room for the moment.
I mean, apparently she wants you back. I mean, she keeps coming back.
You guys remember the Chris Rock special on Netflix called Tambourine? He has this line that says, I like P-U-S-S-Y, but I like peace better. Okay?
Yeah.
I like peace better. I'm going to repeat the greatest comedian of all time, Chris Rock. I like P-U-S-S-Y. I like peace better. P-E-A-C-E. I like peace better. Okay? Thank you, Big O and Shelby. Okay? I like peace in my life. Look at this right here, y'all.
Oh man.
Thank you, Bill Marie. Look at that coconut flesh right there. I love Chris Rock, by the way. My favorite comedian of all time.
He is great. I like him. It's funny.
You know what I love about Chris Rock? Chris Rock always be talking about relationships. You know, he always talking about like just life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just always talks about things that you and I could relate to. People
I was
could
going
relate
to say
to.
he's very relatable to everybody can relate with him. Yeah.
He's rich. He's rich. I ain't rich, but other than that, you know, he's very relatable.
Yeah.
Great comedian. Great comedian. And also, it's like for everybody who's watching, man, like I'm old enough now where I'm 34 years old. You know, you got guys that are a lot more successful than me who watch the channel. Like Derek, is Derek still watching? Like there's people that are very successful who watch the channel who are older than me. But one of the lessons that I've gathered in my life so far is that if you just keep at it, keep at it, keep at it, good things will happen.
Mm-hmm.
As we're talking about Chris Rock, let me give you a different person as an example. If you're old enough to remember, if you're watching this, you're probably old enough to remember there's a comedian called Dave Chappelle, right? A lot of you guys know who Dave Chappelle is. About 15, 20 years ago, but actually about 16, 17 years ago, he had a show on Comedy Central called Chappelle's Show. And very famously, he walked away from a $40 million contract because he was burned out. Right? You guys remember that? He walked away from Comedy Central. The show was very successful. He just walked away. And I remember, man, there was this one interview he did on Oprah after he walked away, where he was telling Oprah, he was like, you know, my life is like a freaking story. I don't even know how this is going to turn out. I don't even know how this is going to end. And you look at him now, he's wildly successful. The second chapter of his career has been amazing. He's got Netflix specials. He is like, well, obviously a lot of people on the far left don't like him, but for the most part, he's very well liked, and his career has gone to a totally different level. You know, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And like, if you were there 15 years ago and you saw just how abruptly his show ended, you probably never would have been able to tell that his life was going to work out this way. He was going to be on top again. But he kept at it. He kept at it. He kept at it. Another example I love to use, I was telling Panda about this, is you guys know Joe Rogan. I know a lot of you will probably watch the Joe
Fear
Rogan
Factor.
podcast.
Fear
Joe
Factor.
Rogan, UFC host. Joe Rogan is also the Joe Rogan podcast. How many of you are old enough to remember Joe Rogan used to be the host of Fear Factor?
Fear Factor, yep.
Right? When I first came to America, our family didn't have cable. We couldn't afford to have cable in Chicago. And I remember his show, Fear Factor, was available for free over the air. Right? And I watched a lot of Fear Factor because it was one of the few shows I could actually watch as a kid. And I remember this man, Joe Rogan. He used to have hair, by the way. He's bald now. He's been bald for a while. He used to have hair. On the show, he used to have hair.
Yeah.
But it's like, he's the biggest podcaster. He's the biggest, one of the biggest celebrities in the world right now. For the last 5 years, he's been the biggest. You know, so it's like, if you watched him on Fear Factor 20 years ago, you probably would have never thought his life was going to turn out this way.
No, you would have never predicted the
He
trajectory.
would have never predicted it, but he kept working, he kept working, he kept working. Thank you, Wendy, for extending your sub. He just kept working, kept working.
The state of Utah added another 6 votes, electoral votes.
That's 205 now. So pretty much all the states that we think was going to vote Republican is pretty much voting. Harris got to make up some ground now. She's behind by a lot.
Yeah, you gotta make up a lot of ground.
Yeah, but
Well, I mean,
last
California is 50 votes right away. I think California is 50.
I think it's around there. 54.
Well, here we've got Vermont, Virginia, and
Does
Nevada.
California ever close? Like, is the election ever close in California?
Not that I remember.
Yeah, not that I've noticed either. Always seen it gone blue. I know a few times it's gone red, but that was like way before I was even born.
Well, you got, from what I remember, Reagan was red, Schwarzenegger red. And,
Reagan won California. Then again, he's a
governor.
California.
Yeah, governor.
Yeah.
And I think he was one of the best governors we had. But that's my opinion. Kamala got Michigan and Pennsylvania.
As we pull up the Senate here and show you where we are at.
Kamala won Michigan.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
By 5%.
Barely.
Michigan just got called.
And Wisconsin, she got barely.
Very hard to find Senate races.
Kamala won Wisconsin as well.
Uh-huh. By 1%.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
That is just close.
whoa, that's not good for President Trump.
Nope.
That is not good for him at all.
Oh.
That is not good, y'all.
He got Utah.
He lost Michigan.
Yeah. He got Utah and Montana. But he lost Michigan. And he lost Pennsylvania. She got Colorado.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Let me check the crypto market right now. It should be going down as we speak.
Right?
Oh my gosh, look at all the red compared to blue. She doesn't even have 10 states. And he's got
Where do you guys see this?
17.
Where did Michigan get called for?
Like, it just came on the TV here a couple minutes ago.
I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it on CNN.
Oh, CNN.
I did not. I find that. That's a Russian fake news. That's a Russian fake news, y'all. I don't think that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have the fake news. I thought that's some Russian fake news.
Yeah, I think Republican is leading in the House.
Yeah, I think it's still too early to call. Usually on these battleground states, we're gonna be waiting for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, Derek, come on, Derek, join the live stream, Derek.
But I
Derek,
think
man,
Trump's going to
put on
win.
your mic. Get on the live stream.
Derek.
Derek, with your Luddite looking ass, man. You know how to do it?
Man.
All right, first time Derek is ever on live stream. Everybody, don't look at his profile photo, man. I need to sue him for that profile photo, man. Don't look at his profile photo. I'm gonna sue him.
I'm keeping it forever.
Okay? No, he ain't keeping shit forever. I'm suing him. Okay? I'm suing him for libel and slander, and I'm just suing him in general.
This is how I get my girls.
Man, how you doing, Derek? Great to hear your voice, brother.
Good, man. How you doing?
You at home?
Yep. I'm just kicking it watching the elections.
You watch Fox?
No. I don't watch that
What are
shit.
you watching? Huh?
Nope. I'm watching on the internet.
Oh, Chuck, thank you. You on the internet?
Yeah, just cruising around different places, making sure all the, because what they say is not always what it is.
Yeah, that is true.
That's true. Very true.
And you're in Nebraska, right?
Yeah, Nebraska. Yeah.
That voted red?
We're red. Yep. We're red. We usually give one to the Democrats.
All right, since Derek is on, man, I want to tell you guys a little story about Derek. I hope you don't mind me sharing this story. Okay, but don't look at his profile photo, okay? But just hear me out real quick, okay? So, I'm gonna sit upright when I say this. I remember, man, like in June of this year, when I was streaming in June. Any of you guys remember when we were at the Loman Grottos in June?
Yep.
We had a little bit of a issue, okay, involving my assistant that used to work for me. Yeah. And I remember, man, I was pretty depressed. I wasn't depressed, but I was very shocked at the amount of blowback that we got, okay?
Yeah.
And remember, man, at a time when I was feeling pretty down, at the time. You know, Derek was there supporting the channel, man. Like, I was very, very down. And it's it's always in times like that when you feel kind of down that people leave a very big impression on you. And you've been here ever since, man. Well, first of all, he got a very memorable username called Your Mom's House. Okay, he ain't coming near my mom. I'll tell you that, man. He ain't coming near my mom anytime soon. Thank you, Chuck and Determined. But I just appreciate you very much. I always want to tell that story, man. Thank you, Derek. I remember you.
Tell you what, Dan, you're right.
Very, very well. Thank you very much, sir, for all the support that you've given to the channel.
You're certainly unique in what you do, and you are definitely helping people with their mental health every single day. I appreciate you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for all the love and support. Anyway, with that said, man, that ain't his son, man. I don't know who that is in his profile photo, man, but don't look at it.
I couldn't make out what it is anyway.
It's
interesting. Did you say it's a beautiful scene?
It's a handsome individual. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
It's a very handsome individual. Trump is winning in Virginia.
Teresa, take a screenshot. Zoom in on it.
Yo, Trump is
I heard that.
He actually took a screenshot. Come on, man.
Yeah. I heard it. I heard it too. I was like, oh my God.
She's got a firm lead.
And Orange Man leading by a lot in my home state.
Yeah, that's for sure. I've been watching that one. Winning.
I'm gonna tell you guys this.
at
If
all
the Orange Man wins Virginia, I think we can end this live stream about 2 hours earlier than when we anticipated, because that election is over. If he wins Virginia, that's over. It's like, it's pretty much a, you know what I'm saying? The fact that it's this close right now should be very, very concerning. Anyone who supports blue, who's
You should
Democrat.
see
It is.
all the red in the states right now that they've got colored in.
Where?
It's like-
In North Carolina?
I'm watching like ABC News because that's one of my free channels I can see because I stream. And
That's where they got David Muir. David Muir's on the ABC, right?
Uh-huh.
David Muir, he a handsome guy, man, but he kept on interrupting President Trump during that debate, man. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't let him get a word across. But I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm doing. I'm
No worries.
I apologize. Please continue.
But they've got a map up and it's almost all red. It's got to be at least 20 and she doesn't even have 10.
I mean, once California gets called, she's gonna get a big bump of it.
Yeah.
They got what, 50 or 54?
Yeah, but not enough.
By the way, one thing I really respect about Kamala is I was scrolling through Chinese social media last night, or this morning when I had insomnia. So apparently at her last rally that she ever did, I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I saw it on Chinese social media. At her very last rally, she did not mention President Trump one time. She kept the message about hope, about her message. I respect that. I respect that. I respect that about her. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. You know, she kept it on point. I respect that. Like, honestly, I respect that. That is very, very,
Yeah, that's taking the high road, and that's very
taking the
good.
high road. I respect that. You know,
Yeah.
it's like Michelle Obama said, you know, that when they go low, I go high.
Definitely.
Orange Man, when they go low, I go lower. When they go low, I go the lowest.
Talking about your crypto?
Yeah, he doesn't talk about his crypto.
You big O.
You're about 10 months older than my son. My son will be 34 next July.
Okay. Does he live in California as well?
Yep, he lives about 20 minutes from me.
Beautiful. And you know, this is going to be probably shocking for a lot of y'all, but I've never been to San Francisco. Never been to the Bay Area before in my life. I've been to
Go to the area.
You
Come to
certainly.
Santa Rosa, Napa, Healdsburg.
Irvine. Never been to
San
any.
Francisco and do a live stream because it is interesting to say the
Oh,
least.
it's a mess.
Yes, it is.
It is a mess.
What?
San Francisco's a mess.
It is. It is interesting. That would be one of your most famous live streams right there.
Oh, you should go down to the Tenderloin. Oh, that'd be the greatest live stream ever.
Really?
Down there is horrible.
I ate there once by accident and didn't realize I was there until afterwards.
Really?
Like,
Good. This is the other thing. My dad was in San Francisco, I think 2 years ago for a conference. And my dad was in San Francisco in the night. I remember this. Let me tell you a little story. So in the 1990s, my father, this is when we were still living in China. In the 1990s, my dad came to the United States on a business trip. Thank you, Joni, along with his boss. It was like a 10 people. They came to the United States to look for an investment deal. And they stayed in San Francisco. And my father actually bought me a hoodie, a gray hoodie with the Golden Gate Bridge on it. So if you look at some of my childhood photos, there's a few of them where I'm wearing that hoodie that my father bought from me from San Francisco. Thank you, Evie and Bella. And I don't think he's been back since until 2 or 3 years ago when he was there for a conference. And he was just telling me how the city has changed so much than what he remembers in the 1990s.
Oh, wow. From the 90s, yeah.
Third year, he said it's become He just said it doesn't have the same vibe as the 1990s. I don't mean to shit on anyone who lives in San Francisco, but
That's okay. They already shit on themselves.
it's changed a lot. What'd you say? What'd you say, Derek?
Chuck? In the
Oh.
comments. Yeah,
I said that's okay. They already shit on themselves.
pretty much. You see it all around.
See, Derek could be living next to Warren Buffett. He'd be living in a Nebraska life. He'd be living next to Warren Buffett. You ever go to the College World Series, Derek?
Oh yeah,
Town
this town gets crazy every June.
So you live in Omaha.
Mm-hmm.
Man. So do you ever go to the College World Series?
No. Too many people. Too many people. Too many tourists.
Well, let me ask you a question, Derek. This is gonna be kind of personal. Were you ever in the military?
You know, I get asked that quite a bit, but the answer is no. I'm 50, and so by the time I was old enough, there were no wars. The war that was happening before me was Desert Storm, and the one after was Iraq. I was too old to go in that one, so I missed all the opportunities to go to any conflict. If there was a conflict, I probably would have joined.
Oh, don't worry, man. Don't worry, man. You stay put for a few more months, man. If Orange Man comes back, there'll be another war ready for you. Okay, if you read one. Okay, thank you, Scott.
Man,
Trump got Virginia.
Careful what you wish for. Thank you, Allie.
I should be deployed.
Trump got Virginia by 0.2%.
Leading in Pennsylvania too. I'm telling you guys, I'm to all the Democrats that are watching this, it does not look good. It's not looking good for the Democrats.
No, not at all.
Daniel, too bad you didn't hang on to that Dogecoin.
I still have a lot left, but I sold about 40%. I sold about 40% of my bag. That was the 40% I acquired at the beginning of October. So I still have oh my God, this thing is running.
And Trump got somewhere else. I can't remember what they showed, but it was out here.
Oh, it is up 30%. I'm sorry. I know you just said something, Teresa. All I can think about is
I know you're
it's up 30% right now.
I just sold mine, waiting for the dip.
Oh, so you had a bag in that too?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty heavy in crypto.
I remember coming across one of the pages that you, one of the videos that you made. Man, this is actually not funny, man. This is actually not funny. I sold too early. I'm telling y'all, man, I need to go to the doctors. I have this disease called everything I buy falls like a rock, and everything I sell rises like a verticality. Okay, rises like an Elon Musk rock.
Patience, my child, patience. You do know this is the beginning of the bull market. Like, it hasn't even begun yet. If you're selling anything right now, it's because you're just trying to make a little 10% here, a little 10% there. But it's just the bull market's just getting started. I mean, this time next year, shit's going to be up 100%, 200%, 300%, 1,000%.
Oh, I know. That's why I didn't sell all of it. I feel sad, y'all. I feel sad, everybody. See, Terry's coming in and out of the stream. I gotta say this to Terry, man. Terry, I'm not looking very good for the blue people. Not looking very good.
It's not looking good.
Not looking good at all.
Oh yeah, definitely. So tell us a bit more about the game.
Not looking good.
Oh yeah, Daniel. In
What's up?
Vietnam, you said you needed a visa to go down there?
You need a visa too, boy.
Yeah, I know. I need a visa too when we go.
Yeah, we need a visa to go. We need a visa to go. go to Vietnam. But the visa is really easy to get. It's not a very difficult visa to get, and you don't have to go to the consulate. Okay. Terry, don't go to sleep. Terry, why are you going to sleep? Terry, it's 10:19. Why would you go to sleep? Why are you going to sleep? Why are you going to sleep? Don't go to sleep. Thank you, OG.
Oh, who this?
Thank you, OG. What's in the mystery box? Thank you, OG. Thank you for the fireworks. Thank you, OG. Thank you for the galaxy. Thank you, OG. Man, thank you for everything.
Oh, that's where you put a bunch of gifts in together. Oh.
Right. Thank you, Olga. Thank you, OG.
I've seen that one before.
Thank you, Olga. Look, she mad. Terry just left. I'm sorry, Terry.
Daniel, what's that number up there on the top left of my name there? What is that?
That's gifts you received.
Yeah. Gifts.
That's gifts.
Gifts I received?
Yeah. Much love, Terry. Yes, gift you receive. People can give you too whenever you're a guest. Not that you care about that. Thank you, Terry. I'm not trying to make fun of you. I just find it odd that you're going to sleep so early on election night. Why go to sleep so early? Thank you, Pepper and Sonia. I see y'all tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Big O and Pepper. That because I was telling people that you've been supporting the channel for a long time. People showing you love. This is why. Olga, I don't know if Olga's going to sleep, but Olga, if you want to come on, please come on. Tammy Jones, anybody that wants to come on that I recognize, feel free to hop on. Just send a request and I'll approve it.
Higher than he was 40 years ago. And, you know, when you're
I'm not looking good at all. Thank you, Shelby and Pure Bella. Not looking good at all.
It's going to be a red nation, I know it.
Not looking good at all for the Democrats. There might be a red wave tonight, y'all.
I hope they change the mayor with San Francisco. There's
a lot of
even if he does win, they're still going to have to certify it.
I can feel it already. There's going to be a lot of tears tonight. You need a mic. Yeah, you do need a mic. Let me see if oh, Pure Bella, I got you.
The mic.
Come on in. Welcome, one of our great supporters, Pure Bella. Please state your name and where you're from.
Good evening, Daniel. I'm Karina. I'm from Michigan.
Oh, battleground state of Michigan. Great to see you. Great to see you. Great to have you here.
Okay. Good to see you. I just wanted to come and say hello and talk to you for a minute. Yes, it's looking bad for us at the moment, but I'm not giving up hope yet.
Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. And like I said, this is what I love about it, because we have a very diverse panel right now. I think Urella and Go Blue. We don't know about Charlie. We don't know about Charlie Group and that. Yeah, I don't know what
I don't say.
Okay, he don't say. Okay.
Daniel, I think all of us, I don't think it matters whether we're blue or red. I think all of us just want the best for our country.
Right. Couldn't have said it better, including myself. Couldn't have said it better myself. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
We all love the United States of America. We all love America. We want the best for our country. We want the best for our country. I couldn't agree more.
Imagine this if China had this, the diversity of that.
You know, I always said it. China does have elections, but they don't have a nationwide election like we do. They have it at the village level, at the county level, at the rural areas where someone can vote for their village leader. So they have elections, but not at the city level. You know, thank you, Dunk. So it's a very, very interesting dynamic. Very interesting dynamic. I'm listening to Hannity right now. Hannity very happy right now. He's trying to put on a straight face. He's not trying to be so happy because he knows he's going to get a lot of sweet interviews with the Orange Man if that man comes back to office. He's trying to hide He's trying to hide his smile. He's trying to act all serious and shit on Fox right now, okay? But deep down inside, he is salivating right now. He is salivating at the prospect of the next 4 years. He's like me standing in line at the buffet. He is salivating. Okay? He is
Trump
salivating.
got Arkansas by a landslide,
Yeah, it's
by
not.
like 30%.
I can't wait to come see you so I can eat some good food.
That's no surprise, though.
Yeah.
So, Charlie is coming to Asia once he has free time. Derek, you coming to Thailand? You coming by yourself, or you coming with the female? His mic is on mute right now. I don't know if
Pretty
he's
much,
coming.
Viola. I believe that.
Say that again. What'd you say?
Are you coming to Thailand by yourself, or are you coming with a woman? Thank you, Joanne.
I will be coming not by myself.
What?
I'm gonna take you to church. I'm gonna take you to church now. We ain't gonna be doing much.
You gotta bring Daniel a woman too if you're gonna do that.
I will bring my own. I will bring a lady friend. I will bring a lady friend. Yeah, I'm gonna take you to church in Thailand. We're gonna find a church together, and we will all go to church together. Okay? Good.
What's the religion primarily in Thailand?
Buddhist.
I think they're Buddhist, yeah.
Yeah,
Buddhist.
yeah, Buddhist.
They're actually very devout Buddhist.
Yeah.
I know.
Also,
They're right.
Thailand has a king. Do you guys
Yeah.
know that?
They do, King.
Thailand has a king.
Yep, yep.
It's not. Is it your first time in Thailand?
No, this will be my second time. I'm going for business.
Oh,
Where are you going? You going to Bangkok, or are you going to somewhere else?
It'll be north of Bangkok, about 20 minutes.
Okay. That's good. North of Bangkok. Oh. Okay, why don't you just come out and say you're going to Pattaya? Okay. Why you gotta make it sound like that? Okay, you're going to Pattaya. Just come out and say you're going to Pattaya. You want to say north of Bangkok by 20 minutes. Okay, you're going to
Come
Pattaya.
on.
That's where I'm going.
pinpoint it
Okay,
out.
that's like me saying, okay, I'm going to that place right next to CVS. Yeah, you going to the, okay. Okay, he said north of Bangkok by 20 minutes. Come on, man.
Man.
Come on, man. Not that I know what Pattaya is. I ain't never been.
I'm sure.
I've never been. I've never stepped foot in that place. I don't know what it is. Okay?
Yeah, does it have like a pole or two?
Hey, you just got to look for the big knees and big feet. That's all.
A lot of people probably let that joke fly over their head, man. Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah.
User and Victoria. We ain't gonna explain that joke. We gonna keep it moving. 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 Okay? A lot of people didn't get that joke. We gonna keep it moving. It's also, and not the knees. From what I understand, it's the hands.
No, you did not.
It
From
is.
what I understand, it's the hands. Thank you, User. Okay? I ain't gonna explain that one.
Someone gotta lock
I ain't
you
gonna
up
explain
in
that
there.
one.
Good job.
And look at your little
I'm gonna go back to my coconut.
too.
I'm gonna go back to my coconut.
I know, innocent now. I see. I see.
I'm Jehovah's Witness. I don't know what you're talking about. So you're in Michigan. I'm
I'm
assuming
actually
you-
from Germany, Daniel.
You're from Germany, but you live in Michigan.
I'm actually. Yep.
Can you vote?
You've been to Germany, right?
I have. I've been to Cologne. Cologne.
Yeah. Okay.
I flew
Been
into
there too.
Frankfurt, and I went to Cologne. Yes.
Cool.
I love.
I'm from
I love
Stuttgart.
German food. I love German food. I wonder how
Uh-huh.
the German people live
You're
so
from
long.
where?
The diet that they have. All they eat is freaking sausage. All they eat is processed meat. How do they live so long? I'm serious, man. How do they have such a high
They
life
get a lot. They get in general. They get a lot more exercise, and they have more homeopathic remedies. Like the Amish in this country, they go more for homeopathic stuff than medicine.
So did you vote?
Did I vote? No,
Yeah.
I actually have 2 citizenships, and I have not been wanting to give up my 2 citizenships.
So you
My
did vote.
son voted, and my son and my husband voted.
Oh, okay. I got you. Thank you, Orion.
I can
Perfect.
understand that. My dad's side of the family, we have some relatives from Italy, and a couple of them kept their dual citizenships.
I wish I could have my
Yes.
dual citizenship.
Well, how does that work? I know the United States doesn't. We don't recognize dual citizenship. The other countries do. Is that how that works?
Derek, you see how Derek knows something? You see that? I'm sorry to interrupt you, Bella. You see that? A lot of people don't know that. You see, this is why Derek makes the big bucks. Okay? He knows something that a lot of people don't. The United States of America technically does not recognize dual citizenship. We look the other way, but we do not recognize dual citizenship. Derek is exactly right. He's exactly right.
Right.
Okay? He's
I have
exactly
dual
right.
citizenship with Germany and another country.
This iPad Pro sold for
But my cousin, they
United
managed.
States. Oh, I got you.
Not the United States.
I got you.
And I haven't been wanting to give up my 2 citizenships for 1.
and shipping is always.
But you're only giving it up for America. You're not giving it up for the other 2 countries.
Yes, I just in the last 5 years or so, I think Germany has accepted a dual citizenship from the United States in the last 4 years.
How do you stay in America? You got a green card?
Yeah, I've been legal here since '88.
Yay.
Married
sorry if
to
that
an
question was
American
too personal.
GI.
I'm sorry if that personal question was too personal.
No, you're absolutely welcome to ask any question you like. I've been
No,
here
it's
since
funny.
'88, married to a military guy.
Oh, that's good. Oh, did you guys meet in Germany?
Yep.
Got it. See, this is the thing why it's not looking good tonight. I'm going to tell you guys why it's not looking good tonight for the Democrats. Every single state that President Trump is supposed to win, he's winning it by a landslide. Like Indiana,
Yeah.
landslide.
Yeah.
Arkansas, landslide. And every state that Kamala is supposed to win, she is like barely winning it. Like
That's
she is
correct.
winning it
Yeah.
by like 4%, 5%, 8%.
There was one barely, not even.
Spoken to close to Harris.
Oh my God.
Yep.
So, oh my
Very
God.
scary.
He has 195 electoral
No,
votes.
he has
She
201 as of
91.
now.
She has
He has
91.
201.
Yeah, she what?
Yeah.
Barely 100, if that.
Wow.
Yeah, but she'll get California.
He's president. Yeah, they
she'll-
have the
she'll
West
get
Coast still.
West California, state of Washington,
Idaho, Nevada.
I'm waiting for Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is going to swing it one way or the other, I think.
I thought they got it
Whoever wins
already.
He's out
Pennsylvania.
big in North Carolina. He's winning
No.
by a lot in North Carolina now. He's opened up a 10-point lead in North Carolina.
Wow.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's
He's
crazy.
winning by a lot in my home state.
Responded to us. We asked, the answers we get are like, well,
Ohio, he already won Ohio.
was there
Your other home state, Daniel.
Right. Well, he won Ohio also by quite a bit.
let me check. Working on it.
But Kamala won Illinois, your other home state.
Right.
This is the Harris campaign.
Right. Right. Illinois be voting blue.
Yep, maybe vote blue.
Hey, great to see everybody. Great to see everybody. We are live on election night. Starting tonight, we will be We will be in a new city, streaming from a brand new city.
By the way, my husband and his father before him have voted Republican their entire lives. Until Trump in 2016. That's the first time my husband ever voted other than Republican.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Say that again. Please say that again.
My husband voted, him and his father voted Republican their entire lives
Okay.
until 2016 when Donald Trump ran the first time.
And that's nice to have that. It's nice to have that input from you because a lot of the things that you watch, the things that I see is the opposite. People have been saying, I've been voting Democrat all my life. And when he came in, I started voting Republican. So it's nice to get that different side of the aisle, to get that opinion.
Yeah.
Kirby, one of my moderators, Kirby, thank you so much for all you do for the channel, sir. Thank you so much for being a moderator. I appreciate you. Thank you, Kirby.
What's up, Kirby? That's a lot of work, Kirby. Good job.
Yeah, thank you, Kirby.
Absolutely.
Kirby, where are you? North Carolina?
I'm in Houston, Texas.
Texas.
Houston, H-Town. I used to live on Bissonnette.
Oh, okay.
Has been called already.
Wonder how crypto's doing.
Hey, stop paying attention.
He's lost.
Yeah, it's not looking so good.
Trump got Iowa. That's crazy.
Trump got Iowa?
Look at this, man. Trump won Mississippi by 26 points. States that he's supposed to win, he's winning by a lot. Yeah. By a lot. Not even close.
You got to certify
On
him.
ABC, the news reporters do not look happy at all.
Really?
No, they're not.
Because you said that, I gotta pull up ABC.
Republican.
Just because you said that, I gotta pull that up.
Yeah, but they're not Republican fans.
The ABC is not, no. ABC reports from both sides, from both views. And I think they're
David Muir right
fairly
here.
unbiased.
I got it on my phone. There go David Muir right there. You're right, man. He don't look that happy.
Nope.
He don't look that happy at all.
Nope.
Damn, David, he don't look that happy at all.
Oh, wow. He got Iowa. He got Iowa by
Wow.
like 10 points or something.
No. Wow.
He got it.
Wait, Iowa, what happened? What happened to Iowa?
Trump got Iowa by like almost 10 points.
Wow. Looks more like 11 or 12 points.
Yeah, it's.
Wow.
Yeah, it is 12 points.
You know, Derek, you know why I feel so stupid? You know why I feel stupid? I'm like, for me, I was like, if I hold on to my investment last night, my rationale was this. I was like, if I hold on to it, there's a chance that Kamala wins and the market might go down. Not because Kamala is not good, but the people that are investing in that particular market that I invest in, they don't think she's very good for the policies. And I said, you know what? There's also a chance that he wins and it goes up. But I'm not sure. It'd be like it's like really like buying a lottery ticket. You don't really know. So I was like, I'm going to be conservative. I'm going to lock in some gains and then I'm going to sell. And now you look at this red wave that's happening. It makes me look really stupid.
Well, it's not the red wave, though. It's not
Really?
the red wave
I feel like the
that's
opposite.
It's not
I
the
feel
red
like
wave.
the market.
I feel like I'm sorry to keep cutting you off, girl, but it's it's the happening has already happened. The 4-year cycle is here. Doesn't matter who becomes president. The crypto is going to go on a parabolic run right now. We've got all these ETFs that have been accepted. We've got all this institutional money that's coming in. This bull market's going to be like unlike any other bull market that's out there or that has been. We've got 8 to 13 years of tracking this by now, and we know exactly when it's going to happen. And this is just the beginning of it. All you have to do is hang on. This time next year, start thinking about your exit plan. But you just can't get emotional about it because it's not Elon Musk can come on and say Doge all he wants and it could spike it, but the whole market as a whole is going to follow Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is going to do what it does because of the halving. and you can't stop it. So it's not a matter of you just hang on. You could buy it right now. You could buy back in right now, and you're still going to make 10 times your money.
Tammy said,
Really, you think so? I feel like the market's gonna crash if Trump takes over.
No, maybe the stock market, but not the crypto market, because the crypto market doesn't
The
beat.
stock market.
It doesn't. Yeah, we're talking about crypto. The crypto market doesn't beat to the tune of anything but Bitcoin, and everything else is a moot point.
Oh, we just called it. Trump won Iowa by 12 points. Yo, I think we can. I think the writing is on the wall, guys. I think the writing is on the wall, guys.
The writing's on the wall and it isn't in blue.
Well, it's like nice what color in the whole United States red, because she hardly has anything.
Thank you, Lena. Thank you so much, everybody. The hearts help us move up the rankings. I'm gonna get one more person in here.
Are you A1 yet?
Almost.
Daniel, send me your wallet address. I'll send you some pity Doge.
No, don't, please don't. I still have a lot left. But I sold the bag
I wouldn't
last
send you
night.
no pity money.
No, it's fine. You ain't got to do all that. Thank you, Lucky. Thank you, Martha. I thought I just accepted Martha. Oh, Martha, we at the maximum. I can't.
Oh, there's a max to this?
Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You should be able to have 2 more people.
That gets her fit if she wins Virginia.
You've got to change
So
your
I
layout.
believe this format, you could only have
Yeah.
7.
Maximum. I got the maximum. I can only have 6 of y'all.
Well, you can change your layout.
I can't get cash in either. I'm trying to get cash in.
Daniel, I'm going to drop out. I've got to go
Yeah,
check my
I'll watch.
portfolio,
I'll
go
just
do some
watch.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm
Comment.
going to just watch. I've got to go take care of something anyway, so.
All right. Those of you that need to go, thank you so much for coming.
Oh,
I'm going to get some
thank-
new people in here.
Thanks for having me in.
Thank you.
So nice.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Teresa.
I don't know how to
Thank you
get
very
out.
much.
Welcome.
You're going to have to kick me out. I don't know how to get out.
I got you.
For the next hour, 2 of the next day or so, if we're hearing correctly about Wisconsin, but it does not look as
So I want to point something out. I don't know if you're aware of this, but I think Biden won Pennsylvania by like 18,000 votes last year.
Very little. Very
Last
few
time.
votes. Right. Very few votes.
So I drive the Amish for a living. And
You what? You what?
I drive the Amish for a living.
What does that mean? You drive the Amish for a living.
to the greater Atlanta.
Yeah, so the Amish is, do you know who the Amish are?
Of course, my dad loves their furniture. My dad buys a lot of Amish furniture.
So the Amish don't have cars. So if they need to go to Ohio or to Kentucky or to New York, I drive them there.
But I didn't even know that they could ride in a motor vehicle. I thought they could only ride in the horse and buggies. You know what I'm saying? The
They
horse and
can
buggy.
use my phone. They can use my phone. They can ride in my car. They can, They some Amish even have phones.
Can they go to gentlemen's clubs?
So anyways, typically the Amish stay out of politics because the Amish don't want any attention on them for many reasons. So this time around, 20,000 Amish registered to vote in Pennsylvania. So it's the first time this many Amish are showing up to vote, and they're all voting for Trump.
Why is that?
So well, they're all pro-life and they're all very religious. So they're for Trump. So if Pennsylvania is won by that margin, it was won by the Amish. The Amish will have won Pennsylvania and possibly Trump the presidency because the Amish voted this time.
What is it about his policies that appeal to the Amish people?
I don't personally know. I don't personally know, except that they're pro-life, and that and that they're very religious, and they think that Donald Trump is very religious.
I didn't. And also, this is very interesting. I've never thought about this. They are American citizens.
Yes,
could
they
go
are.
vote. Interesting.
But they haven't in the past for many reasons. For example, nobody's asked the Amish to ever go into a war. They don't have to sign up for when they're 17 or 18 for the service. They don't. The Amish have a lot of laws that they don't have to follow, that we have to. And so the Amish typically stay.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, Pirella. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Hold on 1 second. So if we get into a war and there is a draft, the Amish don't have to be drafted?
No.
Oh, I'm Amish. Oh, I'm Amish. Oh, I ain't. Nah, man.
At the moment. So this is the thing. This is why Amish stay out of politics, because they haven't been drafted. That's why they stay out of politics. But now they're meddling in politics.
Oh, I'm Amish. Okay. From now on, we can change Paul's name from the Monkey Kong to the Amish Kong. Okay. Amish Kong. Okay. I'm Amish. Okay.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Okay. That means you can't have any electronics. Put all your electronics away.
I ain't got no electronics, man. All I got is this coconut. I make my calls with this coconut.
Turn off your light. Turn off your light.
Who are you supposed to be? Okay.
Yeah, really.
Electronics.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kamala has pulled ahead in Virginia. He's opening up a lead in Virginia.
Okay.
You open up a little
Okay.
bit. Okay, that's interesting.
Okay.
Gotta make this at least a little bit interesting, right?
Also, they don't do walk-ins.
You gotta make this a little bit interesting.
The Secretary
Yeah,
of State
but
doesn't do
somewhat.
walk-ins for the permit thingy, so I'm feeling.
Charlie, man, I can hear you, man. Get off the hub.
Appointment. Do we have my original birth
I'm not on the hub.
certificate? Or is that sitting in Arizona?
I have no idea.
Maybe that's Kirby. Oh no, I think that's Pirella. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, that ain't me. On the hub. My
You
butt.
got the hub on
Can
mute,
y'all hear
huh?
me now?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
Oh,
We can
okay.
hear you. He got the hub on mute. That's what I
Put
just
the
did when I
hub
was
with
in college.
crypto up. That's what I got up.
Hub.
Hub.
I have an original.
No, just run. I feel like an idiot. Yo, I legitimately feel like an idiot, y'all. Yo, I'm really sad,
Damn,
y'all.
you should have talked to me before you did that. You told your butt, no, don't sell. Where's the food poisoning now that's Daniel? Come on.
I can't catch a break, y'all. I can't catch a break. Y'all are witnessing the, thank you, Herman. Hey, y'all are witnessing, thank you, Victoria. Y'all are witnessing the depression of a man happening right in front of you on TikTok Live.
So sad.
Daniel, I've been wanting to say to you that I find it so interesting when you show us your life in China. I
Yes.
find it so interesting that so many of the human sides that you show of the people that you're around, I find are so similar to the human sides of the people that live in the United States or in Europe. We are all so much alike in so many ways. We have more things in common than we do not.
Curb, you gotta mute your mic. Thank you, Greg. I love that point that you just made, Piravella. So, like, this is one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to do what I did. Was the channel has really evolved a lot. Because when I first started the channel, I did it for history. I made a lot of history content, and then I said, you know what? Why don't I try to go and live stream a little bit? I never thought it was going to be, you know, I never knew that there was any money involved whatsoever in the streaming. I never knew that at all. But when I realized that it could actually sustain my travel as I go to different places, I started streaming a little bit more. But like I said, I'm glad that you are seeing the intention of the channel, which is to show you what life is like on the ground here in China and how similar the way people live is actually to what we do in America. I always like to say this in the streams. They got the same problems that we do. They got to pay mortgages. They got to pay their car notes. They got to pay their rent. They got to take their kids to school. You know, at the end of the day, we're all just people. You know, they're a communist country. We're a two-party state. But at the end of the day, we're all just people. You know what I'm saying? We're all just people. We all got people issues. So I'm glad that, you know, you guys are seeing it. That is the reason why I go live. It's not easy doing what I do. So I'm glad that you guys are seeing it. I appreciate it. I appreciate that.
Now we appreciate you, Daniel.
I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you, Roman Cowgirl, for promoting. I appreciate it.
Are you gonna have somebody with you in Taiwan? You said last time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a person with me, but that person is not gonna be on camera. It's kind of like a security. I'm gonna have like a little security because, you know, it's not as safe as mainland China. So yes, the answer is yes.
Got you there.
All right, we've been on for 2 hours. We're gonna be on for a lot longer, y'all. Hit that follow button. Share this live. Thank you, Lisa Ann. I appreciate it. I'm gonna keep making good content. That's the only thing I want to do.
Right.
I always believe in one thing about life. The more people you serve, the more successful you become. The more people that my videos and live streams delight and make people happy, everything else will take care of itself. That's the key to it. You know what I'm saying? Like when I started this channel, my intentions were just so pure. I never worry about the money. I never worry about how am I going to cover all this travel. I did it for 2 years with no income whatsoever. So like I just worry about one thing, which is how to make better content. That's the only thing I think about. How do I make better content? Period. If I make better content, everything else will take care of itself. Period. Thank you, Sonia.
Kamala Harris getting 56% of the support there. Donald Trump 40. Okay, so she's leading by 16 points. Biden led with 21. Again, she's underperforming there.
Doing terrible. Kamala's doing terrible. She barely won Maine. She's barely winning Maine. This is terrible. This is really a. I mean, man, they really got to have a comeback tonight. They got to have a comeback tonight because Democrats are doing terrible. Man, they are doing terrible. All right, talk amongst yourselves for a second, please. Okay, please talk amongst yourselves for a second. Okay. Cash, man. No more, man.
Cash is back.
Talk about race tonight, please. Don't make it about race. Please.
Race?
Don't talk about race.
I never talked about race.
I'm talking about like nothing about race.
You're talking about the presidential race.
No. Like ethnicity, race. No, don't talk about race.
All right, so we can't talk about China. We can't talk about.
No. You can talk about China.
Talk about China?
Well, he said race.
Yeah, he did say race.
He said ethnicity race, so I said okay.
Can't forget Papa.
Thank you.
I didn't realize they talked about ethnicity.
I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
Yeah, pee, man. You're peeing in the sink? This dude.
Yes, he is. That's how they do it in China, folks.
Definitely have to do it.
Pirella, that's very interesting that you drive the Amish. You know, I learned a lot about the Amish, mainly from Amish Mafia, that show. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you're right. They can have electricity as long as they're Mennonite, correct?
Mennonites can have electricity, but they try to get it via solar versus getting an electric hookup with the power company.
Yeah, but I never realized that all the Amish are going out and voting for Trump. That's interesting.
Yep. It's not all the Amish. Last election there was about 3,000. This election there's maybe going to be 20,000. So it's not a lot because most Amish don't believe that they should meddle in politics for, like I said, for many reasons. They don't follow a lot of laws that they're supposed to be following, and that they don't need the attention on them.
Well, you know what I think is really interesting is Kamala, right? Is her mother's name is Shamala. My grandmother's name is Kamala. My mom's name is Shamala.
Oh, so, wow!
I know. I was like, wow. And but no, I went to go vote today. They didn't let me vote.
Why?
What? Why?
They said that I was registered in San Antonio. I was like, no. When I got my driver's license in Houston, I asked to be registered here. But see, I think this is what Trump means about them messing with the voters, man.
Yeah. I heard some of the voting in person, the screen wasn't working.
Pennsylvania's going to go to Trump. Trump won. Trump won. I'm calling it.
Okay, I mean, look, if Pennsylvania goes to Trump, then you know what?
Pennsylvania's going to Trump.
Well, then he's pretty much broken the blue wall.
Yep.
Broken, smashed, whatever word you want to use.
It's gone.
The blue wall?
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, ain't gonna be no blue wall. It's gonna be a blue pile of rubble. Once this is not looking like the blue wall. This is looking like a blue pile of rubble.
Okay, no need to rub it in now, Daniel.
I'm not rubbing it in. I'm just saying this is
saying what we're seeing.
Good. Not looking
good.
I
think the biggest difference between now and before is people are tired of Joe Biden, and if Kamala Harris loses this election, it's because of Joe Biden and her own policies.
I don't know if that scares me worse than what Trump is going to do.
Well, listen, Trump is going to do exactly what he did the last first 4 years, which is he's just going to say a bunch of outlandish stuff. He's going to give stand-up comedians the material that they need in order to make great entertainment. And that's it. I mean,
Plant Groove, a Chinese viewer just asked me who wins. So I'll tell you who winning, Plant Groove. Trump is winning big time. I'm telling y'all, everybody in China who's watching, especially the people in Beijing, they watching this right now. Next 4 years gonna be rough, y'all. Next 4 years gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough for US, China. I don't know why I'm laughing when I'm
saying. It's gonna be rough either way.
It's gonna be rough for China.
It's going to be
Daniel,
rough.
It's going to be rough for China because Trump wants to put all those tariffs on all Chinese products. It's going to be tough for China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, Trump is he's a capitalist and he's going to do whatever it takes for the almighty dollar.
Right. Because I know BRICS, they try to start with a new dollar trying to overcome our dollar.
Yeah.
That didn't really work out.
Right. Daniel, when was I talking about ethnicity, yo? I didn't realize I was even talking about ethnicity.
It was like the affirmative action stuff from yesterday because we got a very diverse audience. I don't want nobody to be rubbed the wrong way.
No. Okay, never mind. That was the.
But what you're saying is something that does happen. I just don't want people to be rubbed the wrong way.
Yeah. No, I mean, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. Sorry, bro. I wasn't talking about ethnicity.
No worries. North Carolina got a new governor.
Who that?
Yeah.
Let me look up this dude.
Democrat, I think.
Democrat, that's right. Josh Stein.
That's right.
Let's see where he went to college.
Also, I think I might be getting a provisional license to practice in North Carolina to do pro bono legal services.
Okay. Okay.
Because basically, I was trying to help with the hurricane relief efforts and stuff, and they said, well, we do need lawyers to come in here and do pro bono legal services, and so we're going to give you a provisional license. So.
You know the night was not. I got you, Cash. If I ever get in legal trouble, I'm calling you, brother. Keep me out of jail.
Hey,
you know the night
that.
is not going well. You know the night is not going well when Terry decided to skip and go to bed at 10:20 in the evening. Right? That was your cue. That was your cue, by the way. Now, who the hell just roared? Who just heard?
Oh, that was my dog, man.
Oh, that's your dog.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? That was the cue.
See?
That was the cue, man. When Terry said, "I'm going to bed," that's when I knew. Not looking too good. Not looking too good, y'all. We are now in League A1.
Nice. We back. We back.
YMCA. YMCA. YMCA.
Okay.
YMCA.
Make the Y, Daniel. Make the Y.
He's doing it the Trump style.
Hey, we back, and it's because of everybody with the bracelets, the hearts, okay? With the hearts, the bracelets, especially the heart, everything. I'm telling y'all, man.
Make the monkey come great again.
I'm telling y'all, man. It took us a lot less time than we thought. This is a beautiful night. We made it back to League A1.
Making the monkey Kong great again.
Yes, Lisa, this is my humble apartment. I wouldn't call it a house. This is a 2-house apartment that I live in. Thank you, You Wish. Thank you, Brisa. We are back.
What now?
Oh, Harris just got a lot. California just got called. Ooh, now it's close. Now it's close.
Well, we knew that California was going Harris.
She got 192 now. Thank you, Brisa, and then Dita and Pamela. This is also why I kind of like watching Fox on election night. We tend to call things kind of early before all the other networks. You know what I'm saying? They called it. Oh, man, I think somebody's making a lot of background noise. Background noise, y'all. That's Kirby. Yeah, there we go. Oh, man. Wisconsin is not looking good for Kamala.
We shall see.